Hello everybody, welcome back to the Speakeasy. I was waiting for you to start.
I'm Zach.
And I'm Jake.
We are the Dirt Road Men. Man, I get it when I say something to throw you off.
Uh-huh. I threw myself on.
What the fuck?
There's that frog.
Oh yeah. 200 plus videos. You forgot your opening fucking line. It's been the same for almost every video. Unless I fuck with you.
Well, I mean, we did move from the shop to the Speakeasy.
Yeah. I had to explain to my son what that meant.
The Speakeasy?
Mm-hmm.
It's cool.
Then I had to explain to him about Smokeasies.
Smokeasies.
Because those actually still exist today, so...
This is a cigar review,
It is!
by the way.
Cigar review of the Punch Signature series. I'm gonna go ahead and assume this is the Maduro. Maybe the Punch Signature is only a Maduro. If so, I mean, good on you guys for just doubling down.
I like it so far.
Yeah, I mean, we're just kind of starting out, but I get, the first thing I noticed that kind of surprised me is it almost tastes like, slightly burnt, smoked ribs. Just kinda. It's a weird note for a cigar for me.
No, it's just... talking to my brother last night, we went on like an hour-long conversation about barbecue. 2 o'clock this morning.
Sorry to hear that.
Yeah. And then now you're talking about barbecue.
Supposed to have some barbecue next weekend, in fact.
Coincidentally enough, coming with.
Oh, that could be interesting. So I don't think I'm paying, so... But hey, whatever.
OP barbecue.
Yes. So Punch Cigars is one of the well-known Cuban brands. If I had to put a top 5, they'd be in there. So Punch Cigars has been operating for 175 plus years.
Shit.
They've been around.
Yeah, they have.
However, you know, thanks to communism, that got disrupted in 1969. They had to relocate to Honduras.
Huh.
Why? Because Cuba nationalized their company, took it away from the owners, and the owners fled for a country that at least half-assed respected capitalism and let them make some money for this thing that they had spent hundreds of years of their history on. Well, 100 years by that point, at least.
That's what you get.
In case you needed a reminder that communism sucks. I know we haven't done a lot of political talk videos and stuff. We just crack jokes here and there. Communism still sucks. Socialism always ends in starvation and genocide. Anyway. Since they moved to Honduras, as far as my understanding goes, the same kind of family kept it going. They've had different master blenders and stuff, though. Kind of like you see with old school distilleries. You may have a main blender that isn't a family member or something of the people that originally ran Punch, but those people might still be around and doing whatever. As far as I know they are, that's what I'm saying. They at least still own the company. Anyway, into the cigar. This got a 91 rating, which is really good for the fact that it's like a 5 or 6 cigar from
5 or 6.
Cigar Aficionado. $5 or $6 cigar.
Okay.
Not rating. I'm not rating it right now. We always rate at the end.
Well, I know. You just said 5 or 6 cigar, and I'm like, I don't know.
Sorry.
Talking about, did it only get 5 or 6 from somebody else, and there's other people rated it at a 91? Because that's a big fucking gap.
Yeah. Normally you don't see that unless there's just a drastic difference in taste. Like Henry McKenna. That's right. We'll shit on Henry McKenna even in our cigar videos. Fuck you.
I'd rather drink a benchmark old number 8 brand than Henry McKenna.
Which isn't what we're drinking now.
No. Almost did it again. Bullet.
Anyway. Yes, Bullet's what we're drinking right now. So this is an Ecuadorian Corojo wrapper, which we'll touch on more in the back half. The binder is Nicaraguan. The fillers are long fillers, Also good for $5 or $6 cigar. Usually you get Cuban sandwiches, which is long and short fillers.
Which is great for the back half.
It is. Anyway, Dominican and Nicaraguan long fillers. So that's kind of what it's comprised of. Other than that kind of slightly burnt smoked ribs note, I get like a normal kind of leathery note. Some cedar, but that could just as easily be a product of my humidor than anything else.
Which weird, a lot of the darker cigars, I tend to get coffee notes, and I don't really get any on here.
I don't either.
There is a bitterness like what you could associate with black coffee, but I don't get the coffee flavor itself. It's pretty cool. It's different, at least.
Yeah. I'll be interested to see if I get some coffee later on, because I don't pull any coffee either, and it's weird. You know, I don't know if I've ever. No, I have, because we did it in a video. I was gonna say I don't know if I've ever smoked a cigar with just some black coffee, but we did.
Oh.
It was the Maga blend coffee from Do You Café. That's their name on Instagram. It's Café Cafe. I always fuck it up when I try to say it. That's why I hesitated. But yeah, they're great. You should buy their stuff. Bags are a little bit pricey, but hey, you're supporting the guy and you're supporting capitalism, and I like both those things.
And it is good coffee too.
It is, and I do it lighter than what they tell you to do on the bag. If you do it the way they tell you to do it on the bag, that coffee black is gonna let you know it's there.
Find a toilet.
Yeah. Anyway, I think that's all I have in my notes up front.
Okay.
I suppose that'll do for now. We'll come at you with the rest in the back half.
Back half.
I ain't got no whiskey. Luckily, you have a whole bottle right there. Still kind of doing that. That's weird. Alright, aside from that strangeness, we really got to come into the back half with more energy, but we always chill out when we're smoking cigars, so I'm always...
Fucking relaxed.
Yes, just way more chill going into the back half.
And you gotta be aggressive when you're getting in the back half.
I was about to basically make the same joke. It's like, man, when you give the back half normally, you gotta dive in. That's where you're putting in all your effort. You're gonna knock yourself out.
You gotta hit the bottom.
And if you can't, start turning in circles or something. Hit the walls. Couldn't help it. So, one thing I was really impressed with about this cigar, I guess I shouldn't say impressed, but pleased with. You don't get the normal, sorry, for a purge, dark chocolate and coffee notes on the cigar that we get from a lot of Maduros, especially like full flavored Maduros. But I would still say this is a pretty full flavored cigar.
Oh yeah. For the most part, I don't mind the coffee flavor, but it's not something I look for that I want.
Right.
Typically.
But it's just something I'm used to at this point.
And it was a plus for me not to have it.
Gotcha. Yeah, I was surprised and pleased. I would say at a certain point, maybe it was the whiskey I was drinking also combining with this, which was Bullet Bourbon. But I started to catch, and I was looking for it because I do also look at tasting notes online, which they said leather and cedar and cinnamon, which is why I bothered to mention cedar because most of the time I don't bring it up. But I did actually start noticing some cinnamon outside. I just wasn't sure if it was the combination of the two, like, and what it really was some pepperiness, because those feelings can be kind of similar. So I'm not gonna lean in and say cinnamon, but it's what I was looking for, and so my mind kind of connected it. I think I would almost go with pepperiness.
Yeah,
more
peppery, leathery.
That smokish, like that slightly burnt smoked ribs flavor kind of went away.
Yeah, yeah. I didn't pick out really anything that was heavy cedar.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe a hint. But
man, I can blow through it, but I can't pull anything out of it. All right, you guys are gonna watch me make this up on the fly a little bit. Go ahead, keep talking.
it burned really well. I had to touch it up because I smoked too fast. I do everything too fast.
His entire family, they don't do anything half-assed. They don't even do anything normal. If they do anything, they overdo it. They do it quickly. They do it overdone.
Ball to the wall.
Some people say there's no kill quite like overkill. Most of his family will quote, "There's no such thing as overkill. You need to go big or go home."
Yeah, that. It is entirely okay to kill a fly with a sledgehammer.
Sometimes it's entirely necessary. So, the Ecuadorian Corojo wrapper that this is in is known for being a very dark, full-flavored wrapper grown in Ecuador's Quevedo region.
Sounds dark.
It's in, now granted, Ecuador is kind of in western Central America. It touches the Pacific Ocean. This is kind of center-west. It's not all the way to its coast. Given where Ecuador is, you might say that it's 3/4 of the way to its coast, but if we were to put this on an American scale, it's like... yeah, we're talking about Tallahassee, Florida, or something like. You're still in the coast region for us.
Was that Woody Harrelson in Zombieland? Was he Tallahassee?
Yeah.
Okay. For some reason, you said Tallahassee, Florida, and I thought of Woody Harrelson. I was like, why?
Yeah, his name was Tallahassee because that's where he was supposedly going.
The hat doesn't help. Oh, helps. However you want to look at it.
Woody Harrelson in that movie is a badass I wouldn't mind being associated with. Woody Harrelson in real life's a little weird, but...
I'd still hang out with him.
Yeah?
Seems fucking cool.
He seems pretty cool. One of the flavors that they say is most common on this, and it makes me even more surprised, is a dark chocolate flavor. So...
I got a little... Just there, every once in a while I like to half inhale a little bit. Just because, fuck it, why not? A little bit in the back of the throat. The aftertaste of dark chocolate. Maybe not the full.
Alright. I still haven't pulled
Experience.
it to be surprised, or to my surprise, I should say. So they are like 90 miles from the coast.
Wow.
Yeah. We're further than that from Hayes, Kansas.
I drive 60 to go see my father-in-law, so.
Yeah. Fun facts, because there wasn't a whole lot here. Something I thought was interesting anyway is this region is best known for exporting like cacao beans and bananas, aside from tobacco. So, kind of tells you what you're looking at there.
It's kind of stereotypical South American cash crops.
Yeah.
So that's cool.
I, especially given the price point on these, which, again, higher than what I paid, but I'm honest with you guys and tell you that, you know, I shop around for stuff that I can get really good deals on because we buy a lot of fucking cigars just for these reviews and not even accounting for what I smoke on my own time. So this is a $5 or $6 cigar, and it's at least an 8. I'm leaning towards a 9 myself. I'm really pleased with it. Just the only thing that shorts it from being a full 10 is, despite the fact that it doesn't have those flavors, which is kind of why I'm bumping it from an 8 to a 9. I still want a little more heaviness out of this. Now, it is a full-bodied cigar. I'm not debating that. But with the stats on this cigar, I honestly am surprised that I'm not getting that Camacho Triple Maduro feel or anything like that. But that's because the wrapper is a Maduro wrapper, the fillers aren't, which is normal for Maduro cigars.
Yeah. I'd give this a solid 8.
Yeah.
It's,
I'm really pleased at the difference in notes. If it held that smoked meat thing the whole way through, it might have also gotten a 10.
it definitely held my attention the entire time.
Yes.
Which, I mean, nothing really holds my attention. I can relax doing anything. Because fuck it. But I still knew I was smoking like a prominent cigar.
Yes.
I wasn't just puffing on a light cigarette.
Yeah, definitely.
Connecticut.
And, mine I didn't have to touch up at all until what you guys just saw, which was because I smoked too slowly. I try to let a cigar last as long as I can. And, it drew well, which is really awesome. We had a couple cigars that didn't draw well a couple weeks in a row, and I was starting to get irritated. I was starting to wonder if it was how I was keeping my cigars, like if there was some error, because we got several back-to-back there.
Yeah, they were just
like tight.
non-pussy tight.
And, tight is right according to our weights coach, and in weights it's true, and women it's true, in cigars it can be too tight.
Yeah. You can't get nothing out of it. You can't push nothing through it. It's too tight.
I don't want to have to use a draw tool.
Not just like
Especially because I don't have one.
Like an auger out part of it.
Pretty much, yeah.
Fuck that.
I don't want to have to drill a hole in the middle of my cigar. But yeah, so rolls out at about an 8.5. Solid cigar, especially at the price. Like I said, you can get this for $5 or $6 a piece. You really watch for deals. You can find it like I did for about $3. I'm definitely happy I've got more of these in my humidor. They're probably going to get saved till later in the humidor to get smoked. So.
I just now hit like a heavy dark chocolate note.
Oh yeah?
Yeah. Like all the way through.
I'm living in leather and pepper right now.
The dark chocolate's in the back half.
Go figure. Might be why I don't recognize it. Not too familiar with dicks. I had to find a way to ball bust you.
There's only the one, so can't be too hard. I've never experienced dick. With a record.
It's like you gotta tell them that.
I've been with some manly looking bitches, but they had appropriate parts.
Oh god. Oh shit.
I've heard that one a time or two.
Jesus Christ. Alright, I gotta stop here. Until we see you again, I'm Zach.
I'm Jake.
We are the Dirt Road Men.
Fuck yeah, we are.
Hey everybody, if you like this video, hit a like or dislike, comment, subscribe, and hit the notification bell. And if you really like what we're doing, check us out over on Facebook where we post every day.